Mike, I have a book, like a literal book with information in it.
Oh,
A
cool.
book.
Yeah, I sent this to my family. I sent this to my family, and my dad's like, "Oh, here's a picture from a book that I have." Are you kidding me? So this is Mike and Josh. We're two friends trying to roll up our sleeves and get some stuff done in family history. Mike majored in family history and computer science. I didn't. He's the expert. I'm learning. This is Flapjacks and Maple. Mike, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Well, let's see. I have my flapjack. So
I'm not wearing flannel this time.
okay, it's okay. Next time.
Okay.
The bad news is it's not maple. It's coconut syrup actually. So
That sounds pretty good.
recapping last time,
Yeah.
we discovered that we're trying to figure out when Philip came over to the Americas, right?
Yeah.
And we weren't sure. We discovered like Mary passed away. We think Henry and Harry are next thing, right? They just messed up. So, but Mike, I have a book, like a literal book with information in it.
A book.
Yeah, I sent this to my family. I sent this to my family, and my dad's like, "Oh, here's a picture from a book that I have." Are you kidding me? So I'm gonna read this with you. Like I haven't actually seen it yet, so I'm gonna share my screen. We had some viewer comments saying it was a little hard to hear Mike last time, so we fixed the audio. Hopefully it's better this time. And I'm just kidding. We had no viewer comments. We knew the audio was bad. So, but okay, here we go.
I was about to ask. We had viewer comments.
Who commented? no, not yet. We are not famous yet.
I think we have 30 or 40 views, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. So.
The dance line.
Yeah, so this book, it's a history of Blackfoot, Idaho, because apparently all the dances come from Blackfoot, Idaho. So you zoom in here, and it's
that's a funny title, the dance line. It just makes me think of a Congo line.
dun, 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 hey, dun, 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 hey. But yeah, so Philip Dance is our boy, right? So he was born 23rd of November.
Okay.
The third child, William Francis. His father was a farmer, bought Shetland ponies. That's cool, for use in the coal mines, which were under their farm in the surrounding country. So this is funny because my grandma a long time ago told me there was some relative who bred miniature horses for use in coal mines. Yeah. It was this guy.
This guy. There it is.
And then he had a pony, rode at school. The school in England had this school in the summer. Okay. And he got baptized. That's cool. So that's funny. So the question is, why did they immigrate?
Right.
It's because their father died. So William Dance, father of Philip, died the 18th of February, 1873. And so in July of 1874, his widow, her daughter, Sarah, Jane, two sons, Philip and Henry, not Harry, Henry. They left England, came to Utah. So that means, remember, because the record said it was 1871. Yeah. So this book, which has been reviewed by the great whatever, so I trust this book a little more. There's no sources that I can find in this book, so maybe they could be wrong, but it seems like they have a date when his father died and when they immigrated. It seems like it matches up a little bit.
That's a good point. Yeah, if his father died in 1873, then the likelihood of him immigrating before his father died is not as much.
Yeah, not as much. So I suggest that we go to Family Search and see.
Wait a minute, though. Look, so Philip's grandfather, Thomas Dance, lived with the William Dance family until his death at the age of
83 in 1871.
Oh, okay. So Thomas died in 1871.
Yeah.
And then William died in 1873. Okay. I was just kind of his names and dates straight.
Oh, interesting. So wait, the eldest son, William John, remained in England to follow later, but he died he died days after 10 years after. I was okay. Yeah. Mary had died 68 at the age of 5 years in England, was buried. Yeah, so that's the one we found.
So here's something then to look at. And I'm not this book is probably still accurate, but one thing to keep in mind, the reason why I was thinking it was less likely for them to have left before their father died was because why would they just leave just him and he not come too? But if their eldest son stayed behind, then he could have been with the father when he died, and they still could have left in 1871. So I'm not saying that I'm not saying that they did leave in 1871. I'm just saying we can't entirely rule that out still.
Yeah.
We just need to get a look at that record, honestly.
Yeah, we need to see that record. So
we need a year anyways.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go look at the old family search. So, oh yeah, and also here's a family picture.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's way cool. So
Yeah, so
which one is Philip?
this is Philip right here. I
Okay.
think so. So back row, Alva, Duela,
Yeah. Will,
Will,
Willard.
Willard, and Leroy, and then
Uh-huh.
front row, Rosetta, Francis, Theodore, Philip,
Philip.
Amanda, Philip II.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
yeah, so let's go Notion. Gotta bring up my notes. I'll cut this part out of the video.
Yeah, that's fine.
Philip Dance. Okay, so Philip Dance, opening good old family. I'll cut this part out as well. Okay, so his dad. Where's his dad?
William.
73. Okay. So that matches the book. That's good.
Yeah. Assuming that it has a source besides the book to back it up.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see, why can't I open this person? It's like not doing anything.
Click on sources, maybe. See if that'll. That's weird.
New word.
It just broke.
So 34 sources.
So
We're looking for a death, right?
that index of wills would be a helpful source because that would.
Oh
That'll
yeah,
be
that's when
helpful
he died, right?
because it might give us information about when he died. Keep scrolling down though.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Probate? Isn't probate when you die?
Yeah, yeah. That's so death date right there, 18 February 1873. So that's a different source. That's go down. Look down. No, sorry. Go back up. Look at the death date. See the death date item. That's what we're interested in here. So
Gotcha. Does that
so
match?
that's
That match this?
yeah, I think so. 18
18th
February.
February. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
So
Ooh,
that's a different source.
is his grave on there somewhere?
Maybe. Do we have an image?
By clicking here, you're leaving family shirt. Okay, cool. Wow.
Oh, that's a big grave. That's a fancy grave.
Yeah, look at that. Hey, same date. That's good.
Yeah, look at the image.
Can I do
Can you?
this? To the memory of Mary and
Mary and Dance.
oh wait, yeah, so she
So
died.
it's like a family gravestone.
Yeah, she died November 21st, 1868, age 5 years and 10 weeks. Sudden has been our child's flight and something on earth, something,
Yeah, so this is just a
darling. Okay, also William
William Dance,
Dance of Hare Hill, who died February 18th, 1873,
age
age
56.
53. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Also, Thomas Dance, father of the above, who died January 25th, 1871. There you go. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a three for. I'm going to save this image right here.
That's pretty good.
Save image. This is William Dance plus Mary plus Thomas Dance. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't really. I mean, it doesn't really solve our current problem because
Right. But we just solidified that we do in fact know, independent of the book with other sources,
yeah.
that's when he died.
So if a source references other sources that you find to be accurate, do you trust that source more, or does it matter?
That one's a bit tricky to say. So you do trust it more because it's likely that book was written based off of sources and known information. But because they didn't actually include the sources, it's hard to know that everything in there is based off of accurate sources.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
And so it's like you can't necessarily just automatically trust everything in there. You should still find independent sources to back things up.
Yeah.
But it means that the people who wrote it were likely doing their research. They just didn't record all of their research.
Here's an idea. What if we went to Philip's brothers and sisters
Uh-huh.
and see if they have any sources for when they immigrated.
Yeah. So we want to be looking especially at Henry and Mary, right?
Yeah. Okay. So, like, wait. Who was the older brother that was gonna come across but then died? William.
That was William. Yeah.
Okay. Let's look at that guy. Yep. So he never immigrated.
Yeah.
Was he married?
Yeah. The book said that he got married.
Did it? I don't remember
I
that.
think so. I think I remember, didn't it?
The eldest son, William John, danced from England. We died there.
Oh, I thought it said something about he got married. Oh, maybe I didn't see that in here.
Interesting. But yeah,
All
so
right. Well,
he
anyways,
get
continue
married.
on. He did.
Okay. But he didn't have any kids.
Well, if you look at his marriage date and his wife's death year, she didn't live for very long.
Oh, she died like, wait,
She didn't have a very long life together with him.
where's the marriage date?
Look in between the two names.
Right here.
No, well, but
Right here.
on
Oh,
William and
okay.
so they were married in 1876. But
Wait,
so
she died the same year they got married?
that's what it looks like, and they got married late that year too. So she probably passed away in November or December.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's really sad, and that's why they didn't have any children.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Wow.
passed away just a couple months after. Man, that would be hard.
Yeah. Do we know anything? No sources.
We don't know much about her.
We
So
could work, we could work on this one.
yeah, there's something.
Okay. Wait. So how do I do this? I guess
Just create a list of people to look at somewhere.
William's brother. No, Philip's brother.
William.
Philip's brother. William's wife. Her name was Elizabeth and Ingelow. Okay. Cool. But looking at so Sarah Jane immigrated with him, and so did Harry, as they say.
As the immigration record says.
Yeah. So let's look at Sarah. She has 48 sources. Ooh, and a picture.
I think is that from the picture in the book? I think Phillips
It could
in the book.
be. Let's see. Like I titled this, Mike.
Yeah.
I found something.
I found something.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's not the same picture. But
She's not even in the book because this is his family.
Oh, you're right. She looks a lot like the girl at the bottom.
Oh yeah, well, wait, is that no? Because this has a white above the ear. This says black. So that is really interesting. She looks just like her aunt.
Yeah, they look very similar. Well, so does the girl on to the right. She looks similar too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Family resemblance.
So Sarah looks a lot like Francis.
Francis and Amanda.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Okay. So let's see. So do we have immigration? Immigration. So this also says the same date, but
yeah,
who knows where that's coming from? We don't know still.
Look at her sources and let's see if we can see anything that's an immigration.
Sources. Marriage.
Obituary.
Grave. Death certificate. Census. Okay, this is good. So that means they definitely were in England in 61.
Yeah.
That wasn't our question. Obituary. Man, there's a lot of these obituary ones.
Yeah, well,
They all seem like
even other people's obituaries.
Yeah. Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Missionary department registers. Why would she be in for Parley Bitten? I'm gonna open this one up.
That might be her husband or
That's true.
Or her son. Yeah, it's her son. She's mentioned in the obituary for her son.
You mean the missionary record?
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
And then another bitten, so probably another son. Hint another son, probably another son. Another son. Obituary. Census. Ooh, 71.
Okay. And what do we know what month that was?
No.
I bet we could. Uh,
Well, here's Philip Dance. He's 10.
yeah.
So they're definitely still there at some point in 71, but they could have
Philip,
left.
yeah. But so I guess here's the thing. So those were usually I think they're usually taken mid-year. And that's mid-year is also when they would have immigrated had they immigrated, because they wouldn't do it during the winter time.
Yeah, it's true.
Probably, at least it's more likely to be mid-year.
When were English censuses taken in the 1800s? The kind of questions you Google when you're doing family history.
Yep.
What day was the census taken each decade? It is the U.S.
Yeah. You're looking for UK.
There's that one. April 2nd.
April, yeah. So that was in okay. So this is in spring. So they still could have left that year. That's not
Okay.
out of the question.
Okay, so we found. So let's see. Let's go back to the April 26th. 20. So yeah, so Philip is in the UK census. 61 census, which was taken on April 2nd. And here's our source. So they still could have immigrated later that year. Okay. Let's see. Are there any other sources that she is in? Marriage, census, birth, death, marriage. Find a grave again, I guess. Census, census, birth record.
Okay, so it doesn't look like they have any.
Genealogy site.
Yeah, that's a older genealogy. Well, I don't know if it's older than Family Search, but it's another genealogy site.
Interesting.
It's just her page. It may have some helpful information on it.
Alrighty. So that didn't. I mean, nothing there. And let's try.
So now we just look at Philip's mom and his brother.
Mm-hmm. Battensby, Mr. Battensby, 31 sources. Marriage, census, find a grave, marriage, census, marriage. Okay, same census, which we already saw.
Yep.
Marriage, find a grave, nothing. Okay.
Yep. So now let's just check his mom. Her sources.
Mom. Frances Battenby. Oh, this is straight from the book.
Oh, yep. Yeah, so it probably has the same immigration date in here.
William Dance with the
family.
Her husband William Dance died. Let the family finish July. That's okay.
Yeah.
Their eldest son came to America, but he died.
You know,
Okay.
for how certain they are of that year, it sounds like there should be a source somewhere that we should be able to
Yeah, they're
see.
very certain, and we have that one source, but the source says 71. So why?
Exactly. Well, part of me wonders if maybe they put 71 on the record because that's what the first year that ship sailed was or something like
Oh yeah, it
that.
could be like a bunch of different sailings.
Yeah, maybe. It's hard to say without actually looking at it though.
Also, it's like it's from like a church record, right? Of like people coming over, and so it could be like, hey, this is when they started. Like this is when this like missionary started helping people come over.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. Um, Click on sources for her.
Wait, switch of her life so far has been taken to records left in her Bible. In her Bible, it was given to my
Oh,
father.
yeah. Bible records are kind of cool. That'd be cool if we could find that.
Philip Dance's daughter, Amanda Frackenroll.
Fackrell.
Well, we gotta look that up. Nothing we could do.
Yeah.
Um, Philip's mom had a Bible. Can we find it? This was April 26th. Okay, cool. Um, that's cool. That's some good memories there. Let's go
Yeah.
sources.
Births and christenings. These are births and christenings for all of our children.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, what's
Immigration.
this?
Immigration. Wait,
Mm.
what is this source?
That's not really a source. That's just someone. Yeah, that's not a. There's no record there.
There's nothing here.
Yeah, there's not even a citation for a record. That's kind of silly. That's pointless.
Well, I'm sure Ruth just didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Are they trying to use these to like be to organize?
Yeah. Yep.
Someone's trying to like put birth records here.
I can't say I blame him with that.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted that, right? We want to be able to organize this.
Yep.
But what determines the order of these?
Personal preference, maybe, or alphabet by event. Birth records starts with B, and census records starts with a C. So
I mean, but how is this one above this one, right? Like,
yeah, I don't know. Do they have one that says immigration records? Marriage, death. Nope.
nope. But it's interesting that like I don't even know how these are ordered, right? How would you actually order these things?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Very interesting. Cool. Well, can't find it. So yeah, so
Okay,
it all goes back to where'd that record go? Mm-hmm.
this
This
guy.
one right here. If we can get a hold of this record, we will figure it out. Wait. September.
Yeah, so that's saying 2nd of September.
They said that where's her life sketch details? They said they arrived September. Okay. I mean, 14th, yeah, that definitely checks out.
Yeah, except they would have arrived in Utah late September because they didn't get to New York
Yeah.
till September.
Was there a train at this point in time?
It's a good question. Um, When did the Union Station? (1869). Yeah, so there was a railway.
Okay.
And the life sketch, her life sketch said that they got there or they settled in Weber, which
Yep.
is right near that station. So it wouldn't surprise me if they just got off the station and
Bought a
and
farm.
yeah.
So they left September 2nd, arrived September 14th, got to Utah that month. There was a railway since 1869. Weber is close to Ogden.
Well, Ogden is in Weber County. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. So,
So I mean, so it checks out, right? But it checks out. It still checks out if they immigrated in 1871.
hey, wait a minute. Look at this. Look at this. So let's actually read this. I'm gonna put this into like a form that I can actually read.
Yeah,
Wyoming.
that's the voyage name.
Yeah, is that a voyage name or a ship name?
Good question. Probably a ship name. That's probably what they mean. I don't know.
Okay, departure of the fifth company. On Wednesday the 2nd at 2 p.m., the fifth company, the present season's immigrating ship on the Grumble Steamship, Wyoming.
Yeah, so it's a steamship.
Yep.
40.
Four return missionaries, all being, with the exception of some 10 or 12 who switch funds near to the process of your journey, booked directly for Utah. Okay. Wyoming, the ship, is one of the best steamers of the Grand Line, speedy and enjoyable passages in the joined to close season. Not yet too late to have those anticipations realized. John C. Graham, take charge. Since his arrival in this land from Utah on the 8th. So he's been there since 73. God's kingdom upon the earth. Okay, cool. Elder 72. Scandinavian mission. Elder Hayborn. These are all the elders, basically, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming what we'll find when we actually find this. Okay, here we go. Cool. September 8th. So that was the middle of their journey, right?
Yeah.
Wednesday. Second. Oh yeah. So on the 2nd of September, right?
Yep.
September. Steamship Wyoming sailed from Liverpool with in charge of Instagram. New York, September 14th, and in Salt Lake City, September 23rd. So they definitely could have made it, right?
Yeah.
These ones we don't care as much about. So Wyoming, Michelle from Liverpool. #23rd. Yeah. Okay. So I'm more convinced that it's this one now because like the only reason we thought the 1871, right?
Mhm.
Was because why did we think that? Oh, when we actually looked at this record, that's when the record
Yeah.
date
That
was.
there's one of the dates on the records. One of the records. I don't even know if it was this record. It might have been.
Oh, I think it was his mom's. It was his mom's. Is this one?
Yeah. Where did?
Oh, I think it was when we grabbed like the actual. this, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Where do we think 71? Let me find
Well,
71.
all I know is, oh, because it said he was 11. That's where we got that date.
Yep. Look at that. Look at us keeping notes.
Yeah. But everything else in that record is saying 1873 and 74.
Uh-huh.
And to be fair, people didn't keep very good track of their ages during this era.
Yep. Oh, and also just the reason we had a question is because like one of them said 1875, which is like, what? Where'd that one come from? You know?
Oh yeah.
But it seems pretty good. So yeah. So having
I'm gonna say mostly likely that it was 1874. It would just be nice to. We still need to find the actual record.
Yep.
With his name on it and everything.
Yep.
The year. So.
Okay. Cool. Well, I think that's pretty good for today. Got to finish the rest of my flapjack. So if you had to give some tips for people doing their family history, what would your tip that we learned today be?
So, one thing that we pulled out of this session that I think is significant to point out is that as we're looking around at your family, we noticed that there was that wife. She didn't have any parents, the wife of Philip's brother, William, right? She didn't have any parents or very much on her page. So part of what we're doing, you and I, is we've decided to just look at what's already out there and kind of get an idea for what's going on and build off of that. And I can't remember if I mentioned this last time, but when it comes to doing family history work, you always want to work from what you know into what you don't know. And if your family tree is anything like mine or Josh's, a lot of it's done, or it looks like a lot of it's done.
Yeah, seems like it's done.
So you just have to learn first what's done. You don't have to learn all of it all at once, but just pick a spot, start learning about it. And as you start learning what's already there, you'll also start figuring out what's not done yet. So if you need something to do in terms of family history work and you're not sure where to start, just start by looking at what's already on there. Learn what you don't already know about your family history that's readily available. And then as you learn that, you'll come across things like William's wife, Philip's sister-in-law, and you'll find places where there's low-hanging fruit that you can work on. And I mean, prime example right here that what Josh and I are working on, we came across this immigration event with no source as we were looking at Philip. We just picked on him and started looking at what we had. And so suddenly now we're looking for an immigration record that hasn't been captured yet.
That's exciting. So yeah, so we might be able to find, next time some sources for her. So wait, so how are we going to find this record? Like, it's like you have to go to a family history library. So I guess once COVID's over.
Yeah. So I think for next time we might maybe put this on hold, unless you can think of a way. I'll see if I can think of a way to get a hold of it. But right now, seeing as the images are only viewable at a family history library, I might just have to wait for a bit.
Yeah, cool. We can wait. We figured out a lot. So I kind of feel like I have a better sense, and I pretty much trust the date now.
Yeah.
Like it all matches up. So I think it's made great progress. So.
Yep. So. Okay.
Alrighty.
Thanks, Josh. It's been a good day.
Okay. So episode 3, we'll maybe tackle we'll find the censuses, or we'll tackle finding some sources for Elizabeth and Ingledew.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Flannel next time. Don't you forget.
What's that?
Flannel next time. Don't you forget.
Flannel next time, yeah.
Okay. Thanks so much.